Hey guys, guess what? It's day 2 at the St. Louis 3K. We're in the core event. There are 89 players in there. Damien, you rock. The audience rocks. These guys, 89 players. It's going to be amazing. I just helped the judges count a whole bunch of deck lists because they were like, oh my God, we need some help. So we helped them. They're rocking and rolling. Round 1 is in there. They are going. It is going to be a great day. 89. I don't even know what more to say than that. Look at this full house. This is ridiculous. The line is not quite out the door, but there is quite a line. We got folks from all over. I got smartasses in line trying to tell me they can't hear me. They'll hear me later. It's looking pretty good, though. Again, it is a full house. We got folks in the back picking up cards for their core deck. We got folks in line registering. All right, again, obviously, just some random crowd shots as we go. Everybody is getting ready. They got about 45 minutes to an hour before everything starts up. All right, guys, got a lot of work to do. It's going to be a fun day down here in St. Louis. Thanks for joining us. Okay, guys, here we are. We're going to do a little deck report. I got Mr. Michael Stegall next to me. He's got an interesting Alliance Pally that I think y'all need to see. But first of all, sir, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Yeah, pretty good. Nice to meet you. Hang out and do a little talking here. So what do we got?
Well, we got essentially a Grand Crusader build.
Oh, wait. All right. Cut. But it's Blue Grand Crusader, so we're going to run with that.
Right.
Okay.
So it started out as a regular Grand Crusader build.
Right.
And I was Monster at first. And then I saw something Corey put up where he was just going kind of all in with this Essence of Light thing.
Okay.
And I kind of liked it. So I switched over to that with Tyrande and Face Here Jasmine, and it just ended up being ridiculous.
Wow, yeah.
The Essence of Light does everything that you really want it to do. So it keeps them from being able to like get rid of this guy with direct damage. So if you end up with it down, they just can't deal with it.
Nice. So we just finished round 2. How are you doing so far?
I'm 1-1.
1-1. Okay.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I didn't get this, and he was able to barrage my crime scene alarm bot.
Oh, concussive barrage. That means the hunters are still back in full force.
They're still here today.
Oh, dear God. Well, at least they're blue too. So.
Right.
Yeah. We'll deal with that, I guess. All right. So, how many copies of this deck are out here today that you know of?
3.
3?
Yeah, exactly 3. We had a 4th, but he got a little bit scared at the end.
Oh, really? So what did he decide to play?
Joe D decided to go with Red Grand Crusader.
I am disappointed. Really? Wow. All right. Well, that looks like a damn cool deck. Folks, I'm going to try to get these guys to give me their deck lists, and we'll post them up here eventually on Moser Productions once I get caught up. They're on the Facebook page, if these guys will give it up. And all I can say is, keep your feet on the ground, even though your friends flatter you. I'm not quite sure what that means, but he's the one with the broken foot, so we're going to go with it. Michael, good talking to you, sir. Thanks for being on the report. Guys, we got a lot of stuff still coming from St. Louis. 89 players. And now for something completely different. Sure. Ladies and gentlemen, a fun fact that I'd like to talk about today is giraffes. Did you know that giraffes only have 7 vertebrae in those really long necks? That's insane. Also, giraffes drop their children when they give birth to them. They just drop right out of mom and hit the ground like 8 feet. Can you imagine in the schoolyard? They're all, you got dropped as a kid. And you're like, no, dummy, we all got dropped. We're giraffes. All right, that's enough fun facts out here at the St. Louis 3K. For those that may not be interested, we're going to talk about beavers later. All right, guys, little quick thing here for a weirder deck report than what we've done normally. One of the things you hear about core right now from a lot of people is that it's stagnant. People think that there's only a couple of good decks out there. Well, I'm here to tell you today at the St. Louis 3K with 89 players, there are 28 different heroes being played. Really? So does that sound stagnant to you?
Doesn't sound very stagnant to me.
Ed?
No, no,
No? Are you sure?
no.
Okay. Good, because you shouldn't be. And why I've got these guys here, of course, we got Ed Rickman, we got Big Will Zoe back here. We want to talk about, they're playing the exact same hero. Completely different decks. So it's Reckle Proudhorn. So you're both playing red, and I guess I can't hold that against you too bad. Ed, what style Reckle are you playing?
I've got the Control Paladin.
Right.
With a lot of equipment.
Sure.
And ally control. And with Smite's Reaver.
Okay.
If you can get it in play on turn 7, you can play the 3-cost ability,
right.
Boundless Might, and you can swing 11 twice.
Nice.
In turn 7, and it's usually enough for Fatal.
Okay, so you're running the equipment kind of all in.
Yeah.
Yeah, control then smash. What are you running, Zoe?
I am running Reckler Proudhorn Rush. It's basically Dagax, Jadefire Scout, Edwin, Lord and the Blood Reaver.
Okay.
And I'm also running Blessing of the Kindred, which is basically a miniature Grand Crusader.
Blessing of the Kindred, really?
And Twisted Light, which is a miniature Holy Shock.
Okay, so he's got mini versions of 2 huge cards.
Because I can't play either of them in a Retribution Paladin.
Okay, I can see that. So what's your record so far?
I am 3-0.
3-0, Ed?
Not so good.
Okay.
1 and 2.
1 and 2. Well, we're rooting for you.
2 decks were the same deck. I played them back, 2 of the same deck.
Okay, so what did, all right, but still interesting. I mean, because obviously Solo's been, people have got they're hanging their hat on Solo right now. I don't know if everybody's pulling the trigger yet, but people are talking. Damien and I were talking, right now one of the biggest cards on his site is Rock Furrow Boots.
Yes.
We all know that's an incredible card.
Absolutely.
But looking at the deck list, it doesn't look like everybody, they may want that card, but I think they're scared right now.
I'm running two games.
Right.
I run into 2 Obsidian Drudges. That pretty much just kills your equipment.
I hate you, Obsidian Drudge, with a fiery passion.
They got Girdle and Twilight Citadel, and they just, I can't get my feet on the ground.
Yeah, that's going to hurt. That's going to hurt. So, all right, we know what he's doing, and you've got the mini stuff. How have you felt? You know what Grand Crusader runs like.
Yep.
You've got your mini. I know you're 3-0, but how do you feel about it?
I think it's fantastic. The build
really?
is amazing.
Okay.
It's super fast, super explosive. It has the possibility to just beat you out with Dagax.
Sure.
It has the possibility of just curving out with good stuff. The deck is really, really solid.
Okay, cool. So we got the solid crazy rush out of one hero. We got the control armor up. He's going to tweak it, and it's going to get better.
Need some help.
How many people are playing your deck? You got, what?
I don't know.
Right?
Trip and them, they're playing Hunter.
Oh, they went Hunter.
So-
well, we're not talking to them then.
Yeah, and
Okay.
they told me to take a certain card out that has a stash effect.
Right.
And if a non-hero card is destroyed this turn, it's removed from game.
Sure.
They told me to take it out. That would have helped against Drudge in both games. So it's
Okay.
like,
So you've got that. Are you running? Are you the only one?
I'm the only one.
I think we've got the Wizard of Oz theme song going now.
Looking to go 9-0.
Uh-oh. Big predictions here. Looking for Ed to pick it up and move on.
it happens.
It does. They're going to pair round 4. We're out of here. Guys, thanks for the time. We'll be back. Okay, guys. Round 8 is done in there. 89 folks, that's a lot of rounds. You got 9 rounds of Swiss. They got 1 more to go in there. But from what I'm hearing, yesterday's champion for the Classic, Eric Ruckendorf, right now is like X-1. Could it be a repeat? That could be his weekend, but we're going to go there later. We'll talk to him more. But I just want to let you know, episode 1, that's it. We're done for right now. We're going to fire it up and get back for episode 2 for you with a whole bunch more information. To St. Louis 3K, glad you could make it.